Pitching, about the same old
In
story.
search of a big hit.
Hit.
You know, you just to add on, it's just you have that 3-run third and climb back in it, and we had chances. You know, it's sometimes you don't get many more chances, and that's the way it goes. But looking for a big hit in a lot of situations. Some we needed 2-out hits, but yeah, and that 5th run that we always talk about would have been nice. But let's look at the job the bullpen did. The fact that Tracy, on not his best night, got us deep enough into the game that we could use those 2 guys in the bullpen and save the rest of our bullpen. And we played really good. We played really well defensively. Granted, stayed hot, and Tommy got a couple of hits. So we just need to find a way to push across a couple more runs, and things can turn around in a hurry. And I mean in a big way if we're going to pitch it like this. So we come back tomorrow. We need a good start from Heston, and bullpen-wise, we're in probably about as good a shape as we can be in after what's taken place in the last couple of days.
Talk about Curtis making his AAA debut. Retires all 7 batters he faced.
Yeah, and you guys, if you're watching, I mean, he's mid to upper 90s, and I think in this day and age, what they call a wipeout slider. It's a good slider. That's all I know. So yeah, that's a combination, and he also, I guess, has a little bit of a changeup he uses once in a while. But I think he's your prototypical bullpen guy in this day and age. Reed right behind him the same way. Presley was getting loose. You know, these guys that throw mid-90s with a real good breaking pitch, and that's what they do. 2 pitches and come in and give you an inning or an inning and change. And we've got 2 or 3 pretty darn good ones here right now. And you feel good if you can get into the 6th, 7th inning in a tie ball game or lead. And if we can find a way to push across some late runs, their bullpen did a heck of a job too. So it was funny when the starters were done. You kind of had a feeling this was going to be. Could somebody scratch for an extra run? And we just couldn't.
And
Vielma made a heck of a play. That was an unbelievable play up the middle, so that was great.
And you lost 2 pitchers yesterday, and one who never even pitched for you.
Yeah, no, that was and although he was going to be our starter tonight, so that was a pretty big loss. But Trace came back and did a decent job filling in for him, but that's the way it's been going around here for several weeks now, and we got a win in the big leagues tonight, which was great. Hildenberger finished up the game, so it's tough to lose a game when you just had so many chances, but there's a silver lining in a variety of places, and we'll try and build on that tomorrow.
Q, you said last night to the clubhouse, keep playing. The phone keeps ringing.
Oh, yeah.
How important is that?
Yeah, well, it is. These guys know, but the funny thing is sometimes you go through a lull where you'll have a week or 2 where the phone doesn't ring. We haven't had an hour or 2 where the phone doesn't ring. So I think these guys know, and particularly from the pitching end. We've sent a few regular players, but for the most part, this has involved the pitching, and we've already got stories of guys who. Wimmers is a great story who's been back and forth and up and down and so on. And when you think things are tough, just come out and perform well and be rested at the right time, and you might get a shot. So these guys understand that, and they play. They love to play anyway.